It's a lot of meetings from about 9:30 a.m. through the end of the day. I'm probably spending 70% of the day in meetings, but they're productive meetings. I'm Dan Silmore. I am Senior Director of Product Marketing here in Design and Manufacturing team. The products span everything from the cloud-oriented products like Fusion 360 and Fusion Lifecycle, but also products like Inventor and Alias and Moldflow. My role as product marketing sits alongside biz dev and go-to-market, meaning build the appropriate websites, develop the sales materials, videos, customer reference stories, and we'll start to develop the budgets around acquiring customers into that process, primarily digitally. Modern marketing is extremely data-driven, extremely analytical. It's really all about the customer. We are always trying to get to know our customer better. You can make certain assumptions based on the data. You've got data to support the strategic direction that you're taking. So we're about to go into a pod meeting. This is my team of folks who focus on agile marketing optimization for the Fusion 360 acquisition efforts as well as adoption efforts. Meaning making rapid changes to the website and being able to do this in a testing environment and make changes on the fly.
These call to action involve to pricing, basically.
We're roughly in that 3 to 4 to 5% conversion. But conversion means click to e-store here, not purchase.
When we get people to add this to cart, the conversion to subscription is really high. It's like 60-some%.
The team has been tasked with trying to drive a lot more in the way of direct subscription purchases as opposed to driving trialists. So they've been changing these CTAs, or call to action, on the various different places on our product center where we might be able to get folks into that purchase funnel a little more quickly. An example would be, is it subscribe now or is it buy now? Simple changes that they've seen on these calls to action have increased click-through rates and traffic that we've sent over to the e-store by double-digit percentages. When you think about subscription, you're thinking about an end user that can basically vote with their feet every month. It's very much changed the way we market because it really changes your marketing lens to focus more on that customer's success in the product. Are they engaged and using the product? Making sure you hear them, that you know what's working and that what isn't, and that's where the data comes in. We have all this rich data that tells us what are they doing on a monthly basis. The obvious limit in digital is that you're not getting to actually interact with the end user. You don't get to know them. And so that opportunity to go out and meet with them and listen is absolutely invaluable. We are at the Portland City Grill on the 30th floor for a Fusion 360 roadshow. The goal of this is to bring folks in who primarily use SolidWorks to learn about Fusion 360 and to mostly learn about it through the story of a customer called GroveMade. They're going to be talking about how they moved from concept to production using Fusion 360. Coming to these types of events and these types of meetups when we do them gives us that chance to get out of the office and actually interact with the folks who use our products and services and really understand their pain points and understand how we might be able to help. It's, what time is it? 9-something, 9:15 on a Tuesday night. There's still about 50 people here asking questions. They want to understand how they can apply the Fusion 360 way of making things to their business. I couldn't be happier. Really, really impressed. We're at Ulta Motors down in Brisbane. We're doing a tour exchange actually with Pier 9. And it's actually a SolidWorks shop. We just want to get to know these guys. They're local, they're a startup. They're doing some really interesting things in electric bikes. You know, and for somebody like me, I'm here in the office most days. I try to make a point to get out on sales calls and meet with customers at least a couple times a month, and to get out of the ivory tower and away from the laptop and actually sit and interact with a customer and learn about their pain points and learn about how they're demonstrating the future of making things. This is the stuff that really excites me and really the entire team here, is this opportunity to take the future of making things and show it happening in reality. and see designers and see engineers, out on the floor doing what they do, and understanding how they interact with each other, how they interact with the shop floor, and just give me a better feel for what it's like to walk a mile in their shoes.
All good.